All right, this is Clint from Absolute Zero Media Magazine with a member of Ronnie Christ here.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. It's very cool.
Good to meet you.
Absolutely. So, just going to ask you a few questions to begin with.
Go ahead.
How's the tour been going so far?
Very nice, and it's more than we expected. So we're doing really well. We have good turnouts, so all the bands get along very well. It's a very smooth tour. We really enjoy now the whole thing.
Awesome, very, very cool. I know you've been, over the course of years, gone from more of a raw kind of black metal sound to more of an orchestral kind of classical sound.
But still metal.
Yeah, always metal, always metal, yeah.
Sure.
Have you seen your fans really drastically change over the years, or has it been pretty much the same fan base that just has grown with you?
Not the same fan base, because they can understand, the change in directions. Sometimes, personally, I write the whole music. I'm the main composer of the band, so sometimes, I experiment a little bit, but I always keep my roots, which are really into metal.
Awesome. And I know every album kind of has a little theme that goes across to this one.
Yeah.
So over the last album, it seems like it had much more of a theme than the other records. Could you tell us a little bit about like the running theme on the new album?
The different, actually, we always would like to surprise our fans by album. We have some little elements, that makes difference from album to album. So I did the same with the last album. We put some ancient Greek ancient Greek music in our last album, so the people react very positive, and I'm very satisfied that people all around the world, are seeking to know more about the ancient Greek spirit and stuff like that. Of course, still, we keep our well-established melodies, our well-established style of music, which is metal, and so we go on.
Awesome. All right. Now, over the years, you work with several different labels too. I mean, from little labels like Unisound all the way out to Century Media now to Seasons of Mist. What do you see as a drastic difference from, let's say, working with Century Media over a couple of years going to Seasons of Mist?
Yeah, Century Media is a bigger label.
Yeah.
But we're never being. We're never.
You never seem to be a priority. Yeah.
Now with Season of Mist, things are better.
Awesome.
Yeah, we are a priority, and they pay a lot of attention to our band, so this is the reason that the band, after signing with Season of Mist, went up.
Awesome. All right. If there's one style of music that the fans wouldn't think that you normally listen to, what would it be, and why is it that you listen to that kind of music?
I like ethnic music from all around the world.
Okay.
Local music, for instance. I like to listen to some Indian stuff.
Okay.
I'm here in the States.
Yeah.
I like to listen to some from Australia, from all around the world. This is something that some people, get surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so surprised because you can hear a lot of world music in your mix.
I like this. Of course, my precious thing, my precious style of music is metal.
I understand.
I follow the whole releases, I try to follow the scene, and this is the main thing for me.
Awesome. You have a very distinct sound as a band, like even from the very first record all the way to now.
Everyone says that, so.
Yeah. Well, I think it has a lot to do with the guitar and the vocals.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I do in my personal opinion.
That's true,
Is there a specific vocal style that you try and obtain, or was there like someone when you were growing up that said, "I want to try and sound like that"?
I come from myself, and I never said, "Okay, let's try to sound like
a
singer." And also the people, are surprised from my accent. Like now, I see that in your eyes. But my accent is very Mediterranean, and maybe that also, spot,
I think it adds a flavor to it that a lot of other bands don't have.
Yes. I try to be American, but that doesn't work now. I try to speak like American, but it really cannot.
I think it makes you more interesting.
Maybe more ethnic, more exotic, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Being from Greece, it's a huge black metal and death metal scene.
Yes.
You've survived over a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
Is there any up-and-coming bands from Greece right now that you would want to tell my fans about or our fans about?
Really, I can't name any.
Okay.
But there are too many.
Okay.
And if you Google Greek metal scene, you can find out tons of really interesting bands. Just pay attention.
Is there any bands right now that you're listening to, like on tour in your band or your tour bus?
Yes, always. Yeah, I follow the last releases. I like the last Amon Amarth album.
Okay.
I like the Primordial. I have listened to some of the Primordial stuff. I like try to listen as many albums as possible.
Okay.
So I try to follow the scene.
Yep. Now on the tour, you're touring with a couple other bands like Malakesh and things like
We are
that.
doing well.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. It seems a very diverse tour this time, where you have Eastern music, more death metal, more
Yes,
black
that's
metal.
true,
Has the crowd seemed different on this tour than other tours before? Because the tours I've seen you do have more been like a death or a black metal
Yeah.
tour.
No, the crowd is the same.
Is it really?
Especially here in the States.
Awesome.
Yeah. The crowd is the same, yeah. And they enjoy all the bands. All the bands help each other,
Very, very cool. It's been a little bit of time since you recorded your last record. I don't know if you're working on any new material or not right now.
I tried.
Okay.
I tried, but
Is it hard on the road?
Yeah. I'm more than 6 months on the road, playing shows almost in a row, playing every day.
Okay.
So I try to think what will be the next direction for the band. But it doesn't work here in the bus.
Gotcha.
I mean, we are always on the road. We are very busy. So as long as the tour is over, we have another one European tour.
Okay.
And after that, I will be isolated in my home. I will lock my place.
Gotcha.
I will try to speak with myself to see what new I have to bring out. If I have something new, I will go on with another album. If no, I will quit it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Now, the other members of the band and yourself, are you working on other projects at all? Is there anything special else going on, or is it just kind of focused on the Rotting Christ?
We are focused on Rotting Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's very cool. Now, as far as like the digital and new media scene, now I'm part of that. So be gentle right now. Do you miss the old days of paper zines? And I do too. So that's why I'm asking.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
30.
Yeah.
We are almost in the
Yeah.
same age. I'm 39, so definitely miss the old days. But I'm not this kind of person that say that we only had good days.
Yeah.
New kids, they born here,
Yeah.
Now,
They don't know any different. They don't. No, I agree.
They don't. I used to trade demos.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, I would like to order a demo from USA here. I went to the post office. I hide some dollars, inside the tapes,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. People, you had more passion back then. But now the people are okay. I'm a part of this story too. I cannot say that I'm against this.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you
I
felt.
try to keep my roots, of course. Okay, just try to
Absolutely.
teach the new generation that music is not only for the money or not to be famous. That's bullshit. If you start up a band, your goal is to be famous or to get money through this, and then you would not achieve anything. Just play music because we like. That's why we're here.
Absolutely.
We face so many financial problems sometimes.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it so much more important to be on the road and tour and make money that way these days? Because it seems like album sales have so drastically dropped.
Forget album
Yeah,
sales.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Don't get even 1 cent.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Yeah, no, that's very cool. Now, I'm just going to close it off on this. As far as the entire band in general, there hasn't been too many real lineup changes in a long time. It's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Do you feel that that's one of the reasons why the band is as strong as it is, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you do most of the songwriting, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You do almost all of it?
I
Okay.
also book shows sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes,
So you're the jack of all trades right now for the band.
Yeah,
All right.
music business. I don't like this word, but anyway, it's my life.
Awesome.
I'm concentrating on this. I have been doing that more than 2 decades now.
Yeah.
And even if I have faced so many difficulties in my life, I keep on doing that because I feel like a warrior, a metal warrior, and I would like to spread the underground spirit, all around the world. That's why I'm here at Rotting Christ.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the interview. If you have any
Brother.
closing thoughts for any people around here at all?
Keep the underground spirit alive.
All right, yeah, absolutely. And do you have any words for new aspiring artists, like the guys that are just starting in their basement right now, going to put their first song up on the internet?
Don't play for money. Don't play to be famous,
Just play for the love of it?
Exactly.
All right.
Soulful. Create soulful music. That's the most important thing.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And
Thank you,
again,
take care.
absolutely.
Keep the bones rising.
All right, you have a good tour. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.